Welcome to English with Teacher. I'm Teacher. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. So today we are doing advanced English conversation. I haven't said this in a little while, so please like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. I miss chatting with you guys. Okay, so today we are in the Bible and we are doing Galatians. We are in chapter 2 and we are doing verses 11 to 21. So I will be doing this with my wonderful, astounding, very talented co-host. So ma'am, would you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello teacher, hello everyone. I am Sim, I'm from Vietnam.
Thank you very much for joining me today, Sim, all the way from Vietnam. Okay, so first of all, I would ask that you read the verses in front of you, please.
Yes. Paul confronts Peter. But when Peter came to Antioch, I had to oppose him to his face. For what he did was very wrong. When he first arrived, he ate with the Gentile Christians who were not circumcised. But afterward, when some friends of James come, Peter wouldn't eat with the Gentiles anymore. He was afraid of
Criticism. Very good.
Criticism from these people who insisted on the necessity
right
of circumcision. As a result, other Jewish Christians followed Peter's hypocrisy.
Right.
And even Barnabas was led astray by their hypocrisy. When I saw that they were not following the truth of the gospel message, I said to Peter in front of all the others, "Since you, a Jew by birth, have discarded the Jewish laws and are living a Gentile, why are you now trying to make these Gentiles follow the Jewish traditions? You and I are Jews by birth, not sinners like the Gentiles. Yet we know that a person is made right with God by faith in Jesus Christ, not by obeying the law."
Very good.
And we have believed in Christ Jesus, so that we might be made right with God because of our faith in Christ, not because we have obeyed the law. For no one will ever be made right with God by obeying the law. But suppose we seek to be made right with God through faith in Christ, and then we are found guilty because we have abandoned the law. What that mean? Christ has led us into sin. Absolutely not. Rather, I am a sinner if I rebuild the old system of law I already tore down. For when I tried to keep the law, I stopped trying to meet all its requirements so that I might live for God. My old self has been crucified with Christ. It's so no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. So I live in this history, earthly body by trusting in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not treat the grace of God as meaningless, for if keeping the law could make us right with God, then there were not need for Christ to die.
Very good, very good. Awesome work, ma'am.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tricky reading in there, and you did very good. It's slow down and sound out the words. That's all.
Yes.
Okay, now let's see how much you understand. So let's talk about the first paragraph.
Yes. The first is saying about Peter came Antioch.
To Antioch.
Yes, came to Antioch, and he opposed with power.
Right.
Yes, and the first he's talking about Peter eat with Gentile Christians. Then he wouldn't eat with Gentiles.
With the Gentiles, yes.
Yes, Gentiles.
Right. It's all because the law said that they were supposed to be circumcised.
Yes.
But when you follow Christ, you live under His grace. You don't live under the law.
Yes.
So people shouldn't judge you by the law.
Yes.
Very good, very good. So let's go on to the second paragraph.
Yes, and and there was Christians followed Peter's, and Barnabas was led astray by their hypocrisy.
Right. Now Barnabas was led astray
by their hypocrisy.
Right, hypocrisy. Very good. And okay, so the next paragraph.
Yes, and when he saw they were not following the truth, and he said to Peter in front of on the others about because he is a Jew, and when he's birth, and he said to him about a question why he's trying to make the Gentile follow the Jewish traditions.
Right.
Yeah. And they are Jews of birth, and not sinner.
Right. Now the important part.
Yeah, and he want to say that a person is made right with God.
Made right.
Made right with God by faith in Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yes, not by obeying the law.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And he believed in Christ Jesus. And he said, no one will ever be made right with God by obeying the law.
Right.
Yes.
Very good. And the last part.
Yes. And they have abandoned the law. Does that mean Christ has led us into sin? And he say he know he know he isn't a sinner.
Right.
Yeah. And he tried to keep the law. And he stopped trying to meet on its requirements. Might to live for God.
Right. So what it is, the law was impossible for people to keep because there was so many laws. So he said, when I tried to live by the law, I was condemned because I always sinned because there was so many laws. Now that I live by Christ, I accept that sometimes I sin, but I feel bad for sinning, and I ask for forgiveness. And I put my faith in Christ, and I do my best.
Yes.
Yes. So it's a difference. It's the difference between breaking a law of the government and something with your parents, right?
Yes.
The government might send you to jail, but your parents might forgive you.
Yes.
So putting faith in Jesus is like you're dealing with your parents instead of the government. So there's more chance of being forgiven with putting your faith in Christ. Christ, the message of Christ is all about love. It's all about being loved. It's all about loving other people. And it's all about doing things for other people. That's one of the reasons I teach. Because I'm a Christian and I do things to help other people. So it's a very nice way to live.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. You did an awesome job.
Yes.
There's some big words. There's some complicated stuff. Okay, you're getting better at breaking it down, and I want you to keep improving on breaking it down. Okay, so I want you to be understanding more of it, taking your time to study it. Right, so you're not just reading, but you understand what you're reading. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. As long as you understand it, I'm happy. But that's what we have to work on, is making sure that you understand what you're reading.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome work. Very proud of you today. Very happy with you today. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone at home for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a great day.